so I'm back with another hair video. For a while I have wanted to go lighter, and I was going to go lighter originally, but that was just like, I just couldn't be bothered with the process, it takes ages. So I thought I would go more down the balayage ombre more look. So I went and picked up the L'Oreal Bronde hair dye. It's a newish one that they brought out. Yeah, Bronde. It's like a mix between blonde, brown, and they brought out one. So I guess it makes it more easier, you know, you get like a brush and all that sort of stuff. I picked up the Glam Blonde number 5, which is beige highlights for dark brown hair. Beige. So, beige is here as well. So yeah, I don't know if it's going to work. It's probably going to go ginger because every time I try to do something to my hair, it usually goes terribly and ginger. So I'm just going to see how this goes. I'm also going to be probably putting a bit in Paige's hair because she's got like green. Yeah, Paige had her hair blue and now it's gone to that lovely green colour that blue hair goes basically, and she wants to try and get some of that out. So in the box you get the cream, colourant, the stuff you mix it with. I don't know what this stuff's called. I just want, you know, two things that you mix over. Yeah, the hair dye, the conditioner, gloves, and this is the special fork brush. It just looks like a fork, let's be quite honest. Yeah. But I don't know, apparently it's supposed to like help you put the hair dye in, it's supposed to be easier because balayage obviously you paint on, like it's usually hand painted on, so I'm guessing this is trying to make it easier. Simply you mix the container that's got a 1 on and the one that's got a 2 on together first. And then once you put all the number 1 bottle in the number 2 one, you just mix it all together and make sure it's all thrown together. Before you actually put any of the hair dye on your hair, just change into like an old t-shirt that you don't care if you get anything on. So yeah, do that first. So once the old t-shirt's on, which looks absolutely disgusting, comb out your hair so there's like no knots, as when you try and put hair dye on and you try and do it with knots in your hair, it's just like, it does not work. So once your hair's all combed, and mine literally looks like a frizz ball, part your hair how you naturally have it anyway. Once you put your, they look like black, oh they look creepy. Ugh. Oh my god, it's like exploding. Why is it coming out like that? So then you just like evenly put hair dye on each of the,
what colour is it?
Beige.
Oh, the goo.
Oh, look how weird. You put it on each of the things equally, and then you just gently start from the top. You gently take it from the top and then you go more hard at the bottom. Oh. This is like scary. I'm gonna like just like, oh, I don't want to do it. I'm scared.
Do that and then do it at the bottom and then work it up. Because you've got 2 at the top. So you want it to be more dark at the bottom, don't you?
Yeah.
I want lighter, what do you want?
Okay, then once you're done, you leave it on for 30 to 45 minutes depending on, you know, whatever colour you want. So just keep an eye on it as it's developing, and then just wash it off when you like the colour that's come out. So this is actually the finished result. It's not how I pictured it would be. I definitely think I should have got a shade lighter, like maybe a 3 or 4. I did get shade number 5. In the bronze collection there's 5 shades, and I got the darkest one because I was thinking, well, I have got very dark hair. My hair's like the darkest brown before black basically, and I was thinking, you know, keep it a bit safe so it doesn't go completely ginger. But it didn't pick up the colour as much as I wanted it to. I did want it a lot more lighter, and I did want a more coppery colour. Like in certain lights you can see where my hair was dyed dark. This is where the highlight starts, so you can actually tell in that lighting. It is like very much lighter. The highlights basically turned out a medium brown, and that was with the Glam Bronde number 5, beige highlights for dark brown hair. I definitely think I'm going to do it again, but maybe get either the 4 or 3. I'm not sure yet. I'll see how risky I'm being, because I don't want my hair to go completely crap. And you know, it's healthy at the moment, and it's probably the first time in many years that my hair's been as healthy as it is. Like, my hair's actually shiny, which it hasn't been for a very long time. As for the kit, mixed emotions about it. Like, first off, you got lots and lots of product with this. I was actually very surprised with how much product you get. Even doing my roots takes a whole bottle of dye. So, you know, if I'm doing like my whole head, I don't know how long we got that longer hair, it can take, you know, 2 and the rest bottles of hair dye. So I was really surprised how much product was in there. Like, at first I was being like really scared of it, and I like only put like a little bit on, because I didn't want to like do one side of my head and run out. Like, that has happened way too many times, and I didn't want to do that again. But yeah, I literally used like the bottle like this much. Like, it was nothing what I used, and obviously I did my whole head with that. The rest I did Paige's hair with to get the blue out. It did get the blue out of Paige's hair, and I think she just had like some subtle highlights because obviously her hair's already blonde. So yeah, it worked on her hair really good anyway. I definitely think if my hair was a natural dark brown, this would work a lot more better, because the majority of hair dyes are made for undyed hair. Like, they work better with them. So, you know, obviously I've got loads of layers of dye on this, and any dye obviously is not going to work the best on my hair, and it does take a few times. As for damage, I can't remember how long you're supposed to leave this on, but I think it's 30 to 45 minutes, something like that. And I left it on for about 1 hour and 20, I think it was. I left it on quite a bit over the time because I was just like looking at it and it like wasn't changing. And I know my hair can be a bit, it doesn't take dye well, like it takes quite a long time to take the dye. My hair's just stubborn like that. So I did leave it on a bit long. Like, I don't know, I was just like looking in it, it's like wasn't changing. I did see a bit of damage in my hair, like this side's my more healthy side basically, because this side was bleached, this side wasn't. So this is always my more healthy side of my hair, and I have been like seeing a few split ends, and I was just like, oh my god, more damaged hair. But you know, nothing really. I think it's quite gentle on the hair. You know, it's L'Oréal. I don't know, I think it was quite gentle on my hair. I don't know though. I didn't really see like too much damage. It was just like there were a couple of split ends. I was like, oh my god. The brush, I think, is why most people are buying this. It's a 3. Obviously I showed it in the video. It's just like, it's like a fork. It's the shape like a fork, and obviously it's supposed to make putting highlights in your hair easy. You just put the dye on 3 strips, put it through, you got highlights. It's a lot easier than painting them on. I was putting like the liquid on and it was just like falling off, because like the middle one was like a single, it's thinner than all the rest basically. And I was putting the dye on and it was just like dripping everywhere. Like, I got it all over my floor, and I was just like, okay. It's like it kept dripping off. The brush wasn't as easy as I think it was to use, but you know, overall it did its job. So overall, I'll give this product maybe a 7 out of 10, because it did the job it was supposed to. It wasn't so damaged on my hair. It was easy-ish to use. Will say I'm going to use it again, simply because I want to go a bit more lighter. I'm thinking, I don't know when, because I don't want to damage the hair, as I said. But I'll definitely use it again basically, unless there's a new product that comes on that's, I don't want to say better, but like easier to use maybe. But yeah, definitely use it again probably. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please get a thumbs up and all that lovely other stuff. And if you have any questions, leave them below. You know, if you didn't answer anything you want to know. And I'll see you next week with another video. Bye!